Hello and welcome to part 2, Project Budgets. Now I want to show you a little setup for our project budgets within the Project Cost Management module. Now here I am. I'm in the Project Cost Management module and I'm going to the setup. First we're going to talk about our task codes. Now every budget's going to have task codes. These are fully customizable and created per clients about how the project managers want to budget their projects. We have some boilerplate ones here, such as engine documentation, site work project management, but these can be added as granular as we need, as many as we need. We also have something called budget categories. And within every task code gets assigned a budget category and how we want to lump all those task codes together. We might have burden, labor, labor overtime, project management, all in a labor budget category. And then those might link to project categories such as apprentice, journeyman, labor. So we have 3 different kind of links there. Now I'm going to go back to my workspace and to my project management tile. We saw this a little in the previous version video. There is a project budgets tab, but currently I'm looking for my project. So I'm putting in a filter. And this is the project I created in the previous video. I'm going to click on this project. Now, instead of traversing here through the tiles, the module menu, I'm coming up here to a project cost management. I'm going to create a new budget. By doing this from the project, it has populated all my identification up here for me, putting in a committed period. We have 2 important things. We have our budget lines, and then we have a line detail within those budget lines. So for the project budget, the first thing is we want to get the information into AX. We have 2 ways. For instance, you can just click the new button and add a line. For simple change orders, this might be just a couple lines. But if you look under our project budget tab, we have the ability to import from Excel. So the integration between AX and Excel, of course, under the stack is seamless. We'll see here that we have a budget already. I've set up a small budget. And I'm going to import this budget into AX. So we see here, we have task codes that we saw earlier. We have budget categories and quantities, unit IDs, unit, price, and line amounts. Okay. Now using the import budget functionality. This is telling me it's revision number 1, of course. It was an original budget. I'm going to browse my file path, select my budget, my XLSX, fully uploaded, clicking the OK. We're getting a info log asking us a question here. If we're bringing this in, it will delete existing lines. Yes, we are sure. And that quickly all the lines are brought in. We could bring in lines, 100-line budgets within seconds. Now to notice, you see now we have our revenue amount in here, our budgeted amount for cost items, and profit margin instantly calculated. Now there's a workflow, and the workflow you'll find under the project budget tab is initially a submit. And we've submitted this budget. So someone with admin rights, I'm going to look under the budget versions and see what versions on this project are there. Well, there is one now, revision number 1. It's in a submitted stage and it's a type original. As an admin, I have full approve rights, so I'm going to approve it and finally commit it. And when we commit our budgets is when we create our work breakdown structure. Tasks will be created in AX for us to cause POs and timesheets against in the field. So you'll see this. I'm now committing and it's creating tasks for me. WS structure was created. So now if we look here at our activity crafts, we'll see the task codes here with an activity number, meaning that we're ability in any PO, any timesheet, we're ability to put our time and cost against these lines. That is our budgets demonstration. Next, we will show a change order.